Hello folks, this is Steve A. for you. Now, nothing in this episode is a promotion, nor is it a recommendation. So when I was having my supper a few minutes ago, I was sitting here and I was looking at the WRAL news. Now, I used to live in Raleigh, and in fact I live not far from where the WRAL studios are. It's a major television station in North Carolina. And went to the local news, and I saw this one over here on the right. 2 women killed, 6 children hurt in Johnson County crash. Now, Raleigh is in the middle of Wake County, and if you go south from, now see, when I used to work at NC State, I used to go down to Clayton to pollinate corn, and it would go down 70, going southeast of Raleigh to Clayton, which is very country. So I clicked on this article. The Highway Patrol said the crash happened on Government Road near Clayton. Authorities said the car went airborne. 2 women killed, 6 children hurt. Actually, it says one of the children died. No one was wearing seatbelts. We're going to end up visiting that intersection using Street View. See, the Google search can let you go look at things. So it's night or dark, late. We can see fire engines, a wrecker. These are Highway Patrol. Those are 2 Highway Patrol officers right there. You can tell by the hats they're wearing. You notice the guy wires, or it came down from up here. See the main power lines? And you see this sign right here? It's a landmark. And I'm going to point this out in the next picture. You see this tree right here? There's something chipped out of it right there where my cursor is. This is the YouTube video from WRAL of that accident scene. There's the sign I pointed out, and there's another one that's bent over. We need to see if it has always bent over or it was hit by the vehicle. And that's the impact that stopped the vehicle. And you'll notice how far up the trunk it is. That's probably where the bumper hit. That's why they said it was airborne. I would say that's 6 feet off the ground. All right, 5. Now, as I looked at this before, there was one comment, and now there's, the first one says, all right, the description of the accident is, the driver went through a stop sign at 30 miles per hour over the speed limit. Now, they may have been able to connect to the car and get the last speeds. The cars are spies on us now, aren't they? Or somebody witnessed it. The first person here says 30 miles per hour over speed limit. Where is law enforcement at nowadays? we'll decide if that's an appropriate comment in a minute. It said it occurred at Jack Road and Government Road. So I just put in Jack Road, Clayton, North Carolina. Well, let's go to the Google Maps. This is the same view. First thing I want to show you, I said that when I used to go down there 30 years ago to pollinate corn, it was very country. North Carolina's Ag Research Station was down in Clayton. So what you can see is there's a lot of trees, and then land has been bought and there's these, right? But there's also fields, and there's an interstate that wasn't there when I used to go down there. Now I want to show you something. I want to do it on this view. I started following Jack Road. It said at Government Road, and I wasn't sure where that was. So first I went this way. Now pay attention to the road. Notice how it meanders. Then it gets to something called Steel Bridge Road, and that's the end of it. So that's not Government Road. Notice the other roads also kind of meander. These were farmer roads way back when it was settled 200 years ago. Just like around here. We have certain roads here that go for 10 miles because that was the only road through that part of the county. And it wasn't paved, it was a dirt road. And a lot of them, like this one over here, and the name of the road is the name of the church at the other end of the road. That's how you knew where it was going, because it was going to a certain church. That's typical in North Carolina. So we need to follow Jack Road the other way. And it meanders, and this green is obviously woods. And look at how it keeps going. The scale here is, this much here is about 500 feet. So look at it. It's meandering. Okay, we're back to this crossroad. And then look at what it does. Look at how it's not a straight line. And there it is. It finally reaches Government Road. So it's out in the country. It's getting dark. They said the person driving the car lived near the accident site. In a rush to get home, so here comes Jack Road. It's fairly straight, and it intersects as what we used to call a T-bone. Now I want to click here. And we're going to Street View. Nice pine trees, actually fairly typical of Wake and Johnston County. Very typical of Johnston County. Road's pretty straight, don't you think? There's not much out there. Road's pretty straight. We're coming up to Government Road. Now this is a daylight view. And there's some traffic. Where was the crash? "30 miles per hour over the limit." What happened? She went straight ahead. See the sign? See this one here? We wondered, I said, we're going to look to see if this sign got bent over because the car hit it, or has always been that way? And the answer is it's bent over. Why would it be bent over? Do you think somebody hit it before? Here's the telephone pole. Here's this sign. And somebody has put some signs here. So that means, can we see the tree? She hit this tree back here. Oh, here comes the school bus. She hit this tree right here. That's the one she hit. So now you know how far off the road it was. I'm going to guess 25 feet. But it said she was airborne. If I'm looking here, I think there's a slight drainage ditch. But why was she airborne? I think that what happened was, now let me show you. Let's look back. She came down this road 30 miles an hour, or it was already 45 mile an hour speed limit. Country road like that, the ones around here, not 70, but this kind of road, 45 miles an hour, sometimes 50. And she's going 35 miles an hour fast into that. She's coming straight this way toward me. And she went right across the intersection. And there's a ditch here. Can you see it? Not unusual, it's just like the roads here. Literally out here. I think that they went off the road at high speed. The bumper grazed this and jacked it up and made it fly and hit the tree. Now, I'm going to show you the reason why I am making this video. This accident here is not new news. It isn't. The thing we should pay attention to, among other things, typical country road, it's unlit. Got it? It's unlit. This accident occurred after dark. The person was coming down this road at high speed. The person was familiar with it, supposedly, going too fast, and now, what's this sign here? Do you see the sign right there? What's that sign? What's it doing on that side of the road? What's the stop sign doing in the left lane? Isn't it good enough to have one over here? Why would they put two signs there like that? It's out in the country. People speed all the time. It's a wide open intersection. And wise guys think they can run the line and just keep going. And I think she wasn't paying attention. It's after dark. She's speeding. These kinds of accidents where people just run straight into the trees has happened before. And they're doing everything they can by putting two stop signs out here. That if you don't see this one, maybe you'll see this one. If you're not looking to the right, maybe you're looking to the left. I'm not kidding. Why would you have one on that side? And this is not the first time I've seen a stop sign that way on the other side of the road. It isn't that it happens a lot, but I've seen it before. And this intersection has had who knows how many high-speed crashes after dark. People trying to not stop and either swerve that way or swerve that way. And I think she was more or less on this, I'm guessing, a little to the left of the, and she was trying to go around that corner too fast, and as she cut it from this lane, she lost control and the car continued straight, skidding, and bang. 2 adults dead. Of the children in the car, one of them's dead. The others are in critical condition. At an intersection with 2 stop signs. Steve A. B. Foyle saying see you in 73.